one. And we're live. Welcome, everyone, to the first stream of Into the Dracomines with my fellow players here, as hopefully we're going to make a fun time of it, and otherwise we won't. um, thank you all for showing up, for the people who are here, and otherwise if you're watching the VOD, thank you for popping along afterwards. I think we should probably start off with some introductions of our players left or right here, so you guys can introduce yourselves, just who you are. You don't have to introduce your character just yet. Besides that, we have a nice little screen here, which I'll talk about later, but on the left we'll have character sheets. But we're going to start with Connor, if you would like to introduce yourself.
Yes, hello, I am Connor. I'm an engineering student currently studying, and today I will be playing the character Kuhn. It is nice to see you all.
After that, we have Delta.
Hello, I'm me. I'm Delta. I do art stuff. Uh, I don't go to school because I'm cool like that, you know.
Damn, he's cool. All right. Then we have Sebrin.
Hi, I'm Sebrin. No, I'm Sebrin. I don't do anything right now, and I'm going to be playing Lucius.
And then last but not least, we have Alexis.
Hi, I'm Alexis. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm going to be playing Autumn Fairbanks.
So we have a fun group here. I'm going to be the DM. My name is Joy. Somehow this is my job. And yeah, I'll be playing everyone else and trying to make your lives miserable. So we'll see how that ends up going.
Yay, I love misery.
So before we end up going into the actual campaign today, we're going to have some slight promotions, actually, as the first one, and so some shout outs as well. So the first thing I would like to shout out here is the player Delta here, who has been making all the stream art for the campaign, including the character tokens as well as the stream overlay. So Delta, is there anything you want to say here? Any links people should go to?
I don't usually post anything on Twitter, but if you want to, if you're interested, you know, you could always check out my my VGen page. Just look up Delta Muse. That's me.
Alrighty. And besides that, all of, or at least 90% of the maps used in this game are made by myself. I don't do map commissions, but maybe I should if that's a field where there's money. But we'll see. Besides that, a lot or not well, not most of the token art besides the main four here you see on the screen already, is not mine. It is not anyone here's. So if you see any art of yours and you don't want it in here, just pop me a message on Discord. It's just the same as my stream username on Twitch. And you should be able to get in contact with me and we'll get it removed. Should all be sorted. So as I was saying here on the nice little overlay handcrafted by Delta, thanks for that, Delta, we have some character sheets on the left, which will be changing. You have on the bottom row from left to right are individual little icons where you can see who's speaking, just to make it a little bit easier. And you can see the Foundry chat on the right, which will just show some general stuff like roles, maybe some chats that are going on. And yeah. So besides that, I think, unless anything else wants to say anything, I think it's a good time to get into it.
Yeah, so I'm a thing to you now.
Wow. Alrighty. In that case, let's get into it. Just for the players, make sure you go to the top right and turn down your global volume controls a little bit, or things are gonna get very loud.
It's a little loud.
Yeah, it might be a little bit loud. Alrighty, let's get started. It's still loud.
It's just very loud.
It is very loud, I think. There we go, I turned it down a little bit. Alright, so. The year is 455. The world of Mirvenhall is vast, and it has long outgrown the age of swords and sorcery, as wars are now fought with guns and airships. Monsters are slain by professional mercenary guilds. For many years, work for adventurers has been dwindling, as freelance adventurers struggle to find jobs. Luckily for our heroes today, the Balthazar Mining Company is always looking for more adventurers to join their ranks. We open on a small village just outside the Olivar mountain range, where 4 diverse figures stand out from the rest of the figures, standing just outside a train station. A train should be coming soon to take them to the mountain range. Perhaps it's time to introduce themselves. As who would like to start?
Standing at the train station is a pale, almost deathly skinned woman with what appears to be dyed reddish brown hair. You can see her white roots showing through. She has very pale irises and is wearing a long blue coat, which, you know, it seems relatively suited for the cold. She's sitting there on the train station, not really doing much other than watching everyone else who's coming and going from the train station.
Who's next?
Oh, go ahead, Tui.
Yeah, okay. Standing near one of the vendors at this train station, you'll see this hooded figure seemingly trying to swindle or something of the like from the vendor. It's a cat folk wearing a nice hood, and it looks a bit like a snow leopard.
Alrighty.
And I assume the train's already just arrived, right?
I'd say it's not there yet, but it's coming here pretty soon.
Okay, because I imagine I would probably be, well, yeah, I would probably be moved through there. So I guess unless Connor has an idea.
Nope, no ideas in particular.
If you want to introduce yourself, I think he's asking.
Oh shit, sorry, was that?
No, Ian, because I was imagining I would be coming off the train,
Yeah.
considering my situation.
Well, I think
Got it.
you'd be taken to the train station as well.
Or are we taking? Oh wait, no, I think I misunderstood. We're
Yeah.
taking the train to the area.
Yes, correct.
Okay, no, yeah. In that case, you would see arriving at the train station a collection of guards and essentially officials coming there to escort somebody, and kind of walking in between them very much unwillingly. You see a black and yellow lizard folk dressed in fairly loose and dark clothing, a couple of gadgets strapped to his body, and a pouch and a line of a small bandolier attached to his tail.
Move along, one of the guards says. As Connor.
Yes. And at this point, from the other side of the train station, you can see a Kitsune man hurrying in, looking around confused. He has a bright white fur and strange markings on his forehead, and he appears to be looking for someone else in confusion.
As by this point, our heroes have made their way to the train station, which is relatively quiet, which is obvious considering this is a pretty small town in Mervinhall. Just a small 2-minute stop that the train will make here. As by this point, from in the distance, you all start hearing the chugging of a train, which is now approaching as it slowly, with a squeal, comes to a grinding halt at the platform. As out steps a small dwarf, about 3 feet in height, somewhat tall for a dwarf still. As you see, he's wearing some sort of... Oh my Jesus. Apologies for that.
That one was super loud.
Yeah, that was loud. I'm just gonna switch it over.
Jump scare.
1 second. Atmosphere. There we go. Hopefully this isn't too loud. That's better. Out steps this dwarf wearing somewhat nobleman's attire as he pulls out he starts rummaging through his backpack, looking a bit hurried almost as the train is gonna start coming to an end, gonna start leaving the next, it's gonna leave for the next stop soon, basically. As he pulls out of this bag this big piece of paper with your 4 names on it, as I'd say as the guards catch eye of this man, they start hurrying Hector along a little bit, as I assume the rest of you will also come, but if you would like to describe yourselves. Moving over.
I'd just pick up my bag and start moving silently. Boarding the train.
Lucius will kind of try and grab some coin from the man. From he's gonna try and pickpocket some people as he heads towards the train.
So not from the dwarf.
Not from
just
the
people.
dwarf, just from people that are there.
All right. Why don't you go ahead and roll me a?
Yes, I'll give you the first roll of the game.
Yes.
Am I good at this?
Roll me
Not
thievery.
great at. Not great at thievery. I mean,
You sort of start walking past a couple of the people in the train station, bumping into them on purpose, of course, to try and pocket them a little bit. As
yes. Oh, sorry.
you bump into the last person, and suddenly you realize that as you bump into him, he's carrying some big piece of machinery on his shoulder, which falls over and almost squashes your tail as you manage to just make it out of the way. As he says, "Hey, watch it, ugly," he says as he sort of leans over and quickly picks up the machinery again, as you were not able to pick anything from him, sadly.
Does it look like I guess would I have noticed that happening?
The interaction?
Yeah,
Like the last
as in machinery
right?
dropping to the ground, especially.
Yeah, probably.
Then he would probably shout from across the platform, "Be careful with that. Machinery is precious, you know."
See, this guy gets it, the man says as he hurries along.
Yeah.
And you strap that on tighter next time. He kind of shouts at the man.
He sort of lets out a low as he leaves the train station with the machinery. As the guards now will tell you to shut up, and they sort of push you into the train.
Yeah.
As Lucius, after this happened, sadly you haven't received anything from the man as the commotion left.
And the rest?
You.
The other people? Did I get anything from them?
I'll give you 2 copper.
Oh, I'll take it. God, these folk were very poor today. Oh well. Suppose next time we'll get luckier. As I'll slip onto the train.
Alrighty.
Do the guards look like they're going to be coming on the train with me? I assume so, right?
Not into the cabin you guys will be staying in, but they do board the train.
Okay.
Kuhn, you're the last person on the platform. I assume you go in as well.
Yes, Kuhn would have just jogged right over to the dwarf as soon as he noticed him, and would have promptly not noticed anything happening around him, including the dropping of meddling machinery.
Alrighty. As you approach the dwarf, he sort of said, "Get inside and we'll get you sorted. There should be some small radio device that you can be able to use, and it should contain some details about where you're going and stuff. I mean, I assume you're one of these people on the list here."
Yes, thank you, sir.
Alright, well, just hop on. We'll be leaving shortly.
Understood. And he's just gonna jump on the train.
As you guys hop on the train, this is like not a normal passenger train at all. It seems to be more some sort of transport. It mostly has a lot of cabins in the back that have a lot of storage space. But the front cabin specifically has this small area where you can sort of sit. It's like a table with around like 5 seats or so, where you all find yourself sitting, as it's the only place you can really sit on this train, as your luggage is taken by one of the workers on the train, as the guards are just outside the cabin you're in currently. As you all sit down, and there's this small device on the table.
I would like to immediately grab it and start looking at it and go like, "Yeah, what's this?" As I
It's
pull
a recorder.
a recorder. What is a recorder?
Well, have you never seen technology before?
Not this one.
Let me give it here.
I'll throw it at him.
Hector, you grab the device, and it's a small cubic item with almost a winding button on the top, covered in like copper pieces and gears and cogs, and often letting out an idle hum.
Alright, well, is everybody here? Everybody paying attention?
Regrettably, I'm always paying attention.
I'll look.
We're probably going to need somebody with good eyes. Before he clicks it, he will kind of say, "Hector, by the way. I assume we should probably introduce ourselves, yes?"
Lucius, the name.
Of course. How impolite of me. My name is Kuhn. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And I'm
Pleasure is
Autumn.
mine.
Sorry, Alexis, you got interrupted.
Sorry. And I'm
No.
Autumn. Pleasure to meet you all. You can see that she pulls out a journal and begins writing down your names.
A journaler.
Hector will kind of nod and then click the device.
It starts slowly giving an idle tick as as it starts slowly winding back, and after a couple of seconds you hear almost a small a song playing in the background. As I'm going to change the music. As you hear, is this thing on? All right, I believe it is. Good evening, freelancers. The name is Balthazar Echelon II. Today, you will be embarking on an expedition to one of my mines. So, of course, I'm going to give you some slight safety instructions, so you will not be harmed during your exercise. Once you make your way to the camp, please exit the station and try to find your closest helper, who should have been mentioned to you before, but I believe for your current operation it will be Arthur Greycloak. Please make your way to him, and he will give you a bit of a safety briefing and some information on the current situation. While at the mine, please do try to stay on course and try to not distract any of the mine workers as they are hard at work to try their best and make more money and find some gold. Should you have any questions, Arthur will be able to help you surely, or your designated helper, should it not be Arthur. And besides that, I hope you have a good day at my mine. Safety inquiries, you have all, of course, signed a ledger, so we are not responsible for any harm that may come to you. Besides that, I hope you have a wonderful day, and don't die. Please. As the
Well, that's encouraging.
slowly come to an end.
What a special figure that was.
It was indeed something.
Don't die. Good advice.
Can't say it fills me with confidence.
And I believe we were hired to, I don't know, escort someone, take care of an issue. I don't suppose they would hire mercenaries for anything other than killing, so...
I'm sure Arthur will explain it when we meet him.
Yes,
Arthur's
most
a great
likely.
folk.
How
That
long
the
is this
name
train
she
ride?
mentioned.
Let's ask the porter.
Sir Porter,
Yes. He sort of, like, you see the dwarf from earlier come into the cabin. Can I help you?
how long is this train ride?
Oh, it should be about 15 minutes, give or take.
I see. I give him a pat on the shoulder as a distraction. To do nothing. I will sit back down now. Thank you for your information.
Of course, of course. Any other questions I can tend to for you guys?
Can I have a glass
yes.
of milk?
Sorry, we don't offer onboard drinks. We are just a transport train.
You know the elevation of the mining camp.
Yes?
Could you tell it to me?
The specific elevation?
Well, just a general range.
Like, around, like 50 kilometers up.
Whew.
That
I
is
can't.
insanely high.
Biggest
That is-
mountain, biggest mountain of the Olivar mountain range.
All right, I'm going to dismiss this guy as maybe not knowing exactly what he's talking about, but I'm going to write it down anyway.
Hector is going to kind of still holding the recorder in his hands, kind of gesture towards it and just ask, "Nobody is going to be needing this, yes?"
No, take it.
I look at the porter.
No, you can. I mean, I don't work for that guy, so have fun. I won't. Help.
Perfect. He just takes out, he takes out his gun, and he also puts on the goggles strap to his arm. He just starts kind of trying to split it apart, trying to unscrew it with separate flats that he's carved into some pieces of his gun, essentially using it as an almost impromptu tool. As you can see, he doesn't really have any other tools on him. And he's literally just taking it apart, taking notes on it, thinking about potential improvements he could make to it if he had the materials.
You know, I see you thinking, and I'd say it would do well with some red color in there. It would improve the functioning.
No, I think yellow would do better.
And why do you say yellow?
Kind of gestures to himself. Why do you think?
Ah, I see. So by that logic, the fox should say white, and the woman should say white as well. And I should say white as well. We're a very diverse group of colors.
Well, I believe you could do it green. That seems to be the most obvious color in your outfit, besides
Well.
perhaps the red on your face. The
Well.
woman could probably go with blue. And he looks at Kun. Yes, you could probably go with white.
It's a good color.
It's just plain for my taste.
No, I agree. The white is a great color, goes with everything. Just like green. That train there yet? I'm losing my mind here.
Just be patient. Everything will be done in time.
As after a couple minutes, the sounds of the train slowly approaching its station as you look out the window and you see this gigantic mountain range, as you start to realize that maybe the porter wasn't too incorrect about the height of this place, as you're well above the clouds by this point, as the power in this train seems to be pretty huge. As I'm going to have to turn on the music again, jeez. As you eventually end at a stop just in the peak of almost at the peak of the mountains, as you slowly come to a halt as the guards now enter the room, just looking at Hector.
Sorry, what was happening?
You're at the station now, and the guards came into the cabin looking at you.
He just kind of looks back at them.
Come on.
Fine, I was trying to enjoy the moment of freedom I had left. He kind of raises his arms forward, expecting them to essentially cuff him again.
They put their cuffs on you as they slowly, not waiting for the others, will carry you out of the train before undoing the cuffs again. You're free here, but if you run, we will find you.
Like I have anywhere to run to.
Glad you understand. And they make their way back into the train as you've stepped out now. What about the rest?
Kuhn would follow up behind and sort of join in step next to Hector and sort of lean over and whisper, "Well, they seem like a friendly bunch."
He'd even give me a coat as complimentary.
Savages.
Just shoulder my bag and start heading out.
Lucius is at the
Yeah.
back.
No, yeah, Lucius is all the way at the back, but he is following.
As you at this point leave the train station and the train as it leaves the stop and goes to its next position, as you see what looks to be a semi like very traditional looking town, whereas most of the towns in Mirfenhall are now covered in random steampunk-ish devices and a lot of steam and other technologies. This seems to be a relatively traditional place, as most of the houses are built out of stone and wood, as it seems technology hasn't affected everywhere in this world. As I will take you to the scene.
What a lovely place. This feels like home.
If we're going to be working together, we should probably know what each other's specialties are.
I specialize in hunting.
Understood.
I believe mine is pretty obvious. He raises his gun. I shoot and I stab.
I know a few parlor tricks in magic.
Not a clown, but a wizard.
Close.
I specialize in, shall we say, observational skills and deduction.
That is a frightening information. And that is a frightening laugh on top of it.
I've been accused of such before.
It is a good thing I'm not planning to keep anything hidden from anyone, really. Or not much, at least.
I mean, presumably everyone keeps at least something hidden.
We all have skeletons in our closet. I assume.
I do not own a closet, but I would have a skeleton if I had a closet. Unless that was meant figuratively. And then I've made a fool of myself.
It was meant figurative.
Then I have made a fool of myself.
Well,
So,
then
shall we
let's
go?
Yes, let's go meet this Arthur fellow.
I think it's that fancy looking guy over there.
Yes, I
As
believe
you
it's
sort
the
of-
I haven't seen him before.
As you sort of walk into the camp by this point, which is just, there's some mine workers around, kind of a lot, as you'd expect most of them to be in the mine. You see Arthur talking to a dwarf who, upon noticing you, sort of quickly walks away.
Where do you go?
Oh, hey there, friends. He sort of looks around and looks at Kuhn. Good to see you. Let's see here. Lizard folk. You must be Hector.
That is correct. Are you Arthur?
That is me. Then we have Autumn
Pleased
here,
to meet you.
and Lucius. So, of course, you guys are all new here. So I will try my best to brief you a little bit on what's going to be going on here. Any questions before we start?
Yes.
say.
Why are we
Please,
so
Arthur.
high up?
Big
Honestly,
mine. Most of the crystals that we're looking for in this mine specifically are actually inside the mountain itself instead of just directly underground. So building one at low altitude would probably be a bad idea since we'd have to, well...
Okay,
go
then
up.
second question.
Go ahead.
Do you have a coat I could borrow?
A coat. Probably in the storage closet. I'll see if I can get one for you in a sec.
And
Apologies
third
for the
question.
cold, but it'll get warmer inside the mine. Yeah?
What are we doing here?
Well, I'm about to tell you. Please follow me.
Okay. I don't trust this guy. Ah, shit.
Arthur is a good man. You can trust him.
Certainly
right.
hope so.
Well,
Some
have a
lovely
seat.
chairs.
It won't let me enter.
It's a-
It just won't
You
let me
shall
go
not
through the door.
pass.
It's
You can't
because
enter
you're
from
trying
there.
to.
Yeah, you have
Yeah, it's
to
because you're
move
trying to
the
go in
right.
through an angle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we go.
All right, have a seat, everyone. Connor, you can hold shift and then drag,
Oh,
and it'll
yeah.
put you on the right seat.
It'll move you off grid.
Alrighty, so welcome to Camp Orsha. Sadly, something has not happened as it's supposed to be here in this mine. A couple of our miners were digging pretty low down, even below the normal altitude of the ground. And, well, let's just say they ran into some pests. We found what seemed to be a big group of kobolds that was concentrated on their ground, which, quite odd, I'll give you that, but we kill whatever kills our miners and we make sure they're safe. Sadly, we already lost 2 of them, which we've dragged up here and are awaiting transportation into the mainland, the main city around here. So our main objective today is going to be dig down, try to wipe out these kobolds. It shouldn't be too hard. It's just, miners aren't always fighters. And, yeah,
I have a question.
go ahead, Autumn.
Could I ask
Right.
the names of... Yes, Autumn. Could I ask the names of the 2 miners who died?
Yes, one was named Alistair, and the other was named Grank.
Sorry, Greg or Greg?
Yes. If I'm
No,
honest,
Yes?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not too familiar up here. I mostly deal with the southern mines, but well, they had me up here
Yes.
today, so.
Right, and if I got
Understood.
it right, kobolds, we dug too deep, or they dug too deep, and Alistair and Greg are
Died.
dead.
Yes.
I see this.
Anything else? Alrighty.
Do you
Any
have
ideas
some
on the
milk?
numbers?
Do I have milk?
Yes, I've been parched for the last 2 hours.
I can see if I can find some, I guess. First
Water
I'm
will do
gonna-
as well.
we should have some water. You guys just hold tight. Feel free to discuss a little bit with each other what your plan here is, and I'll go get you guys that water and a coat for Hector.
Understood.
It kind
Right,
of stands
have
up,
to see what's in the
walks
bags.
towards the lamp, and sits down again.
I started rummaging through all the bags and things.
Right there.
Lucius, you shouldn't do that.
I must see what they have in store for us. If there are traps, if there are things that we do not want, then I will know.
Arthur's a good man. He wouldn't.
This is not Arthur's place. This is the mining place.
At least you're wearing gloves.
Of course, you think I'm going to touch filthy things with my bare hands?
It's a good habit.
You start to rummage through the bag, and you find mostly just adventuring stuff. Like you find some rope, a water skin, some a bedroll, a torch, that sort of basic stuff.
I'd like to throw all this behind me as I find it and maybe hit someone in behind me.
Yeah, I'd say Kuhn would have gone up to try and stop you and will get whacked directly in the face and fall over like a cartoon character.
Oh, I'm very sorry. Don't cry. What are you? A child?
I'm only 23, man.
And I'm only 19. Your problem?
Holy shit.
It's
Are
okay.
you allowed out of the house?
What do you mean am I allowed out of the house?
I think Kuhn's gonna go over like, did you run away? Is everything okay? He's just gonna suddenly seem very concerned.
Lucius is gonna look at you with a very confused and mildly annoyed look. And go, what are you on about? Who doesn't leave their house by 16?
16?
Most people in the lizard folk tribe back home leave at the age of around 50.
See? Even
That's when we
earlier.
become adults, after all.
Is that so? Things are
Correct.
quite different where I'm from. Most of us don't leave the monastery, well, ever, really.
That sounds
Strange.
boring. Well, there's nothing in the bag, so suppose we're safe.
Alrighty. As the door opens back up, as you see Arthur walking and holding a water skin. I'll give a description of him as well, by the way, because I may or may not have forgotten. So you see before you a man just over 6 foot wearing this very intricately designed piece of iron plate armor mixed with chainmail and others, as he has sort of short brown hair just below his ears and carrying this long sword at his side, as he's carrying notably around his neck this bright gold amulet, which has like a green gem in the middle. As he sort of walks forward and walks over to you. Did you clean up the mess, Lucius?
No.
All right. And he gives you the water skin, and he'll sort of turn over his shoulder and be like, right.
Sorry, I had to check for problems.
Right, well, next time clean up, please, and don't rummage through people's bags if you want to keep your job. And then, Hector, you wanted a coat. He sort of pulls one from over his shoulder, and it's like this big, like, brown trench coat. You probably won't need it long. So if it gets too warm in the mines, just feel free to take it off. It is just a throwaway coat. We have plenty of these, so we'll find it again
perfect.
probably. Alrighty. So after the bag check, thanks to Lucius here, are there any final questions you guys have before we start heading in?
Wait, was that our bag?
Am I free to investigate the bodies?
You are welcome to, indeed. Please, in that case, follow me. It's not your bag, it's mine, but it's fine.
Oh, I'm very sorry. Let me clean it up before I head out. I'll start putting everything back neatly.
Like a little
You
also
mentioned-
pops up in the top right. Arthur enjoyed that.
But before we continue, I didn't say this while introducing the character, but Lucius is like 5'1" or 156 for
Okay,
him.
so he's pretty small.
Yeah, he's a pretty short guy.
I think Hector was saying something.
Yeah, he was going to say. You mentioned we would be fighting kobolds, was it?
Yeah.
How many?
So from what we've seen, it's 6, but it could be anywhere from 6 to 20. But, well, you've got a gun, I've got a sword. I'm pretty sure the others have weapons also. Shouldn't be a big deal. Kobolds are pretty weak creatures. I mean, they're pretty rare after the dragons, well, did their dragon thing. But, yeah. Shouldn't be too hard.
The day I die is the day I see more than 10 kobolds.
Hey, that feels like you're calling us to die.
As
Probably.
you walk up here, you see the one of the miners is sort of standing over here mourning his friends. As he sort of looks over, as Arthur just gives him a quiet nod as he says, "Thank you for your service," as he walks away.
Oh God, these look horrible. What do they look like?
You just see basically 2 bloody corpses covered in white tarp.
Can I lift one of the tarps?
You see a small dwarf also, just his body covered in like arrow holes and some slashes, as he's clearly been killed with just primitive weapons.
Definitely the work of those kobolds, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of steps aside, expecting Autumn to begin her research.
Yes, I would like to figure out. I could have asked this, but I want to figure out how long ago they died.
Alrighty. In that case,
Medicine?
yeah, go ahead and roll me medicine.
Make sure I am rolling secret.
Wait, why'd you have to roll secretly?
Because it's recall knowledge.
Yeah.
Oh.
They appeared, from what you can see on both corpses, it's probably been just over 24 hours.
All right.
Anything else?
I want to identify whether the wounds, especially the arrow holes, came from the front or the back.
From the front.
Okay. And I don't have many other questions at the moment.
Alrighty.
So what did you find out?
The attack, as we probably could have asked, took place around 24 hours ago.
Astute observation.
Very
Thank you.
similar.
Sorry.
Well, now that we know this basic information, do we head in or do we prepare some more things? I don't know if we need anything.
I think we're good to go, but if you guys need anything specific, now's the time to ask.
Is the mine lit?
Somewhat.
I think it's pretty cool.
It is actually. I have a torch specifically. Good thing you brought it up. If anyone else needs one or doesn't have one yet, probably a good time. Otherwise,
Let me
Shit.
let me do this.
Hoon, you mentioned magic. Do you know any illumination spells of any kind?
Yes, of course. If necessary, I can conjure some light for us.
Good. I'm not the best suited for the dark.
I'd say we probably wouldn't want to carry too much light and, reveal ourselves immediately to the kobolds.
alrighty. In that case, there's like a rope covering the entrance as he like pulls it up like a police tarp and slides underneath.
I'm going to very familiarly move under the line, like I've done this a lot before.
Lucius jumps over it like he's some kind of good jumper.
Just so I'm aware, what do you guys think of roller coasters?
Like,
I'm
as
sorry?
Is this out of character question?
No, this is in character. Arthur is asking this.
Okay. Well,
I can't say I've ever had the pleasure.
I've
Well,
been on
you're
one.
about to.
I've hated it. It is
I've been
terrible.
on.
Oh,
I've been on maybe one before.
I had no grip on the floor. It is awful.
Mind if I ask how far in the attack took place?
Well, I'd say about 51 kilometers down.
That's deep.
Basically,
massively deep
a kilometer underground.
All right.
Alrighty,
This must have taken
guys.
years.
Yeah, this is, I think, our second oldest camp in the Balthazar Mining Corporation.
Where's the oldest?
The oldest is in the Alexandria mining range. That's about, I'd say, 2 days with a train north of here. Deepest cave ever made. Well, man-made cave at least. Alrighty. So I assume most of you know what mine carts are. So strap your. There's no straps, so I do advise you to hold on tight.
It kind of just crouches down to inspect the carts themselves.
These are like. Actually, I'll have you roll perception.
Yeah, I want to specifically just. What's the condition they're in?
Yeah.
Lucius will be rocking them back and forth to see if they function.
They
Who will be
function.
praying?
They do work.
Could
They seem solid.
Could I use crafting to kind of determine the quality and
Yeah, I'll let you do
functionality
that.
of
Make
my
it a
cards?
secret check since recall knowledge.
Okay. How do I do that?
You can control click the button and it'll work.
It's not complete. Here we go.
All right. Nice roll. All right. You sort of take a good look at the cart and notice that, well, as Arthur said, this is the oldest mine, and just because of that, the technology is also nothing what modern mine carts look like. But from your brief inspection, it looks up to scratch. It looks like it does the job, and it doesn't look like it's going to fall apart while you're riding it.
Man. Kind of hops into the one behind Autumn. I believe these should work just fine.
Alrighty. So, since it is 51 kilometers down, it's going to be quite a... Actually, I'm just going to push these off. It's going to be quite a little while, I think about 10 minutes before we get to the bottom. But hopefully you'll have something to do. Prepare yourselves if you have any like rituals you do to yourselves, whatever. Prep spells if you're a caster, or just load your gun, stuff like that. And we should be okay. Any final questions before I push you off?
Hold on, let me switch cots.
Is there a quartermaster or other requisitional office I can procure something later?
After the mission, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
All right, good.
We have our so this is Camp Orsha, of course. So this is not a pretty big camp at all. The main camp for this mine specifically is down the range a little bit. We'll be able to take you there after the mission.
Understood.
Alrighty. Now, who wants to go first?
Not us.
No, we'll go. We'll go.
No.
Alrighty,
Look,
goodbye.
he's raging
Hold
to
on.
go.
As he pushes the cart, and you sort of look in front of you, and it's a bit dark to see, and suddenly you see just a jump down as you're pushed, and you're whisked away. As I think the last thing we hear is Coon screams descending into
Probably.
the tunnel.
You'll also hear, you know that cat noise that they do when they jump up and like have all their hair stands? You'll hear that as well.
Gotcha. As they both
And,
descend.
When he comes over to our cart, Hector will just kind of hold up his hand. No, I can do these myself. And he kind of reaches his tail out of the cart and just pushes on the tracks.
As Autumn and Hector now also make their way down. As for the
I'm going
next
to be
little
white
while,
knuckling.
it is just dark.
Well, technically I have dark vision.
Okay, it's just a tunnel. It's a long tunnel with a track on it. So we're gonna roleplay a little bit. I don't have a map for this, sadly. I wasn't able to prepare one in time. But we should be fine still.
You know, Kun. This is horrid. There's so much wind. It's going so fast. I can't hold on.
What did you expect?
This is terrible.
I wish I hadn't accepted this job.
No, you can't say that. This job is a way of life.
That's weirdly spiritual.
From the back,
Yeah.
from like way behind, you'll hear Hector kind of shout, "What do you mean? This is exhilarating. It's going to make us more pumped for the fight, you know?"
Shut up, lizard man!
I feel like I'm about to meet the gods.
Autumn is just not silently, but quietly reciting a list of names with her eyes shut and her knuckles white with how tight she's holding the edges of the cart.
I'd like to imagine that at some point I'd accidentally let go, fly back a bit, and just hit my head into the cart.
Bonk.
And go, "Ah, shit."
Donk.
This is a death trap.
Alrighty. As our adventurers slowly make it to the end of the track, we're gonna take a 15-minute break.
Oh,
All right.
Okay. Fucking cliffhanger.
As
cliffhanger.
let's hope not.
Let's
As
not hang on.
I barely
Let's-
know her.
that is our 15-minute break. I'm gonna have a smoke real quick. For you guys, I'm gonna mute the stream, so don't worry about talking that down. So, what viewers who are probably not here, but if you are, thank you for watching. And if you were not, well, I shouldn't be talking to you because you're not here. Besides that, we'll be back in 15. Thank you for watching, and if you're not here, then don't worry.
How does break time not show up on the stream?
We're back. Alrighty, we are back. Apologies for that. We had some slight technical difficulties, but we should be on the right foot as we speak. So, just who wants to do a recap of before the break? I usually never do these, but viewers might now just be hopping in. So,
All right.
whoever does it
The
gets
party-
a 0 point.
The party arrived at Camp Orsha by train and was met by Arthur Greycloak, who escorted the party into the mines. After giving a brief introduction, the party examined the bodies of 2 miners who were killed by kobolds, and the party has boarded minecarts to go down to the lower mine camp of some kind, or deeper into the mines, at least, to begin the mission of eradicating the kobolds that are attacking the miners. Is that sufficient?
That is more than sufficient. I've added a hero point to your sheet. Remember
I
who the first
really
ones
hate the
were?
word miners.
Okay, who were the first people in the first cart? I think it was Kuhn and Lucius, right?
Lucius and Kuhn,
Yes.
yeah.
That's right.
All right. In that case, you guys are the first to come down into the mine.
When you get
As
fucking clotheslined.
you enter, and it is quite dark. Lucius, you can see with your dark vision.
Oh god! Ground. Solid ground. Couldn't we never do that again?
Can you see anything?
Yes, we're
Are we done?
rocks. It's wilds, walls, many walls. Get out of the cart, would you?
Well, let's
Here,
check.
let me help.
Yes,
I'll
give me
stick
a
out my hand.
Like in the
I'm just
picture.
gonna start flailing about.
Like in the
trying to go
picture,
up.
yeah.
You know what? 1 second. I'm going to cast light if I can.
Yeah, go for it. So hit,
It's a
hit
cantrip, isn't it?
cast.
Yeah.
Yep, and then drag the effect onto your sheet, onto your token. There you go.
Ah, there we go. That is much better.
As you cast light, Lucius was just staring right at you, and the ball of light was in the face, so it just goes. My face.
Oh, sorry
What
about
is?
that. Are you okay?
As
No.
you hear like cart wheels coming in, as it comes to the trail they were on has like one of those train stoppers at the end, as it stops against it, and they are thrown out of the cart forward. As Hector and Autumn end up over there.
Ah!
All right. Well, that was not great.
10 out of 10 landing. Lucius will just stand there clapping at you.
Perhaps they should have installed some brakes or something.
That's exactly
Yeah.
why you went flying.
They were too sudden. The cart itself should have brakes too.
That doesn't seem very
Otherwise,
efficient,
this happens.
As the next cart stops. Oh my god, are you guys okay?
We'll live.
Dandy.
Apologies for that. I'm not from this mine specifically. I'm glad the miners told me about this. They didn't.
The
Apologies.
coat broke my fall a little bit.
Okay,
Kind of
well,
tosses on the ground. It's warm now.
yeah, it is. All right. Good calling, Kuhn, on the light. As,
Oh yes, do we need another one? Do we
Uh,
need another one? I've got a torch I could use.
Probably best to not waste it. I mean, we're only at the entrance.
I'll keep it. Alright then.
Well, whenever you guys are ready.
Should we be trying to move quietly, or should we throw caution to the wind?
Your call.
We're walking around with a big light, so I think being quiet doesn't mean much.
I could stay at the back. Keep the light as far away as possible.
Well, I can't see in the dark, so
I can. I can go ahead and scout.
that
That
would be a
best.
good idea.
We don't know how
Alright.
many we were facing.
Then I shall go ahead and sneakily go forward while you stay suddenly far enough behind.
Don't want to move too
Alright.
quickly.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yes, well,
Lucius,
what
roll
was
me
it, 6 to
stealth.
20?
Fuck, hold on. There we go.
You remain undetected, but in front of you, you see what looks to be the end of this cave. What do you call it? Like a route, I guess. As at the end,
Passageway?
you see, yeah, passageway. You see what looks to be a wall that's been mined through, and on the other end, you see, well, a couple of small red figures. Actually, you have dark vision. A couple of gray figures.
Shit. I'll kind of
Look
walk
through.
back a little bit and just signal, like, stop moving.
We can't
Or-
see you.
Fuck. I'll walk out
Just
the
out of
darkness and
range.
go, friends, there are presumably. Do I know what a kobold is?
I think it's like one of those things where if you see it, you know what it is, but no one actually knows what it looks like.
Okay. There are. Don't call me crazy for this, but I believe there to be kobolds. Oh wait, we were here to send kobolds. Guys, I found the kobolds.
How
Where
many
are they?
do
I
you
can't
see?
see.
I saw at least 3 of them. They carried weapons and had dug a hole through the wall.
Potentially half.
Do we ambush them or?
Up to you guys. I mean, not my first day on the job, so I guess I'll lead if you guys want me to, but
Autumn
Yeah.
grabs her buckler from her pack and draws her rapier.
yeah, good call. Draw your weapons, guys.
Yeah. Kuhn will draw
Right.
his throwing knife.
Out of
He's
from behind, the hatchet pierce.
Hector's been holding his sword musket since we got down here.
Gotcha. As a heads up for those kinds of things, for weapons being drawn, I will say even if you haven't drawn it on your sheet, if it's a combat situation, I could say you have. If it's not and you didn't tell me, then you haven't drawn your weapon. Then you're gonna have to use an action for it. Besides that, stuff like dropping weapons and picking them up will have to be mentioned. So if you don't mention it, you're gonna have to go back and grab it.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
we'll remember that.
All right. Well.
Wait, one last thing. Are there any tracks on the floor?
Not that I saw, but I did check for those. You want me to go back and check?
No, it's all right.
Wait, why would that matter?
Just so we can get an idea of the number.
No.
Smart. All right. Well, here's what I'm suggesting. I don't know if kobolds can see in the dark like you can, Lucius. So, but we could try and plan some sort of sneak attack on them, or we can all rush in because then, if we are planning a sneak attack, they might, you'd be separated from us. So.
Can
Yes,
I
think I prefer we just go as a group.
can I think back to any legends I've heard to know if kobolds would be able to see in the dark?
Recall knowledge on nature.
Nature. All right.
They certainly could, but you don't remember.
Understood.
Yeah, I'd say we go as group. I'm not one to actively strike them from ahead, but in a situation like this, I'd usually try to.
Hold on a second. Cool.
But
Give it up then. Yes?
Could you time your magic to activate on a distant object?
My light?
Yes. He
Or-
pulls out a bullet from his tail. I suggest we could possibly throw this and perhaps make a makeshift flash bomb of sorts.
I believe... I can just summon it in the middle of the air there, I believe.
you'd have to see it, no?
This would make sound. They would look towards it, and then it explodes in light.
I can only attach it to creatures or have it float in place, I'm afraid.
Hmm.
Connects to
And
the living
perhaps
energy.
perhaps we could do it separately. I throw the bullet, they look, you make light.
If I can see where I'm summoning it, yes, that shouldn't be.
Well, that would be a problem.
Yeah.
I could relay you the information of where you'd have to summon it. Would that work?
It needs to be fairly close, 20 feet. I don't believe I could do any further than that.
Let me see.
Lucius, could you guide us in the dark?
I could most certainly try to get you in the dark.
Yeah, I can only do it that far.
That's not very far. How about this? I guide you through the dark and we sneak up behind them. And when I say go, that means there is a thing in front of you. Or I could just start sneaking into them, I suppose. Are we sure they don't see it in the dark?
I'm not sure.
Okay, shit.
I've read a lot about a lot of things, but I'm not sure about kobolds and their vision.
Well, we could risk it if you guys are up for it.
Well, I mean, if it's 50-50, I prefer to just go for it.
Well then,
My luck's not great, I'll be
no
honest.
time like right now.
Wait. They
What?
don't have any lights.
No, they did not have light. So you know what? You're a genius. They probably do see in the dark.
Okay, that's actually
Process
really
of
smart.
elimination.
All right, well, in that case,
I cheat. Why do I
Rush
keep doing
in?
that?
yeah. don't
Yeah,
do a
well.
backflip.
Flip where I stand. No. You go first.
I go first.
You go first. You have
Alright.
big armor.
Yeah,
But
I
before
think
you
so.
go,
Oh,
I pat him on the back and I cast. Hold on. If I
I
can
didn't
figure out
know
that.
that spell.
I cast hold on. No, I want to cast this.
He actually
I don't know if
misspoke.
this
He said-
works.
He misspoke. He said he casts
Oh
whole
no, it's
person.
specifically one enemy. Okay, I thought it was like I could just. Never mind.
Oh.
No. Wait,
Uh,
targets one ally from the target. Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind.
You have to see
Wait,
it
offer.
Yes?
One moment. There's something I can do. And I would cast Rousing Splash.
What is
to
that
give
name?
him-
Oh, that's
Don't worry about it.
freezing.
It is, but it will protect you. Blessings on you. And that
Thank
gives
you.
1d4 for...
Hector looks at you after doing that. After hearing it was freezing, he says, "Don't do that to me."
Hey,
Ever.
don't throw water on me. Although, no, don't.
All
I should
right.
keep that in mind.
Well,
Okay.
I'm going first, I suppose.
Yes, I will.
I'm following right behind you.
I will follow, sort of.
How far ahead were they, Lucius?
They are right there.
Hey, there's guys over there! Get them! Everyone roll initiative.
Yeah.
All right.
What dice is that?
Initiative.
Okay, so click
oh.
on your sheet, and you'll see
Yep.
on the left side.
Wait, do you have to
initiative.
start combat?
Yeah, there's
yes,
no
I
encounter
did.
yet.
Yeah, there we go.
Is there a wheel?
Is
Oh,
there
there's
a
no carousel,
wheel?
or like carousel? Is there a carousel, or did you not add a carousel
I
module?
might not have added a carousel, but I will for next week. Pinky swear.
I don't know what that is,
Okay.
but it sounds exciting.
It's a
Leaving.
big thing at the top of our screens that shows who's up.
It makes it a lot easier to keep in mind that we're in combat.
Sorry, where do I find initiative?
You can also just
Um,
right-click the
at the
encounter
left
tracker icon.
Sorry about that.
I did not know this.
At the left side, Connor, you'll see
Yep.
under your perception, you'll see a tab that says initiative with the number on your sheet. It says +4, and then a dice next to it, and you'll click on that.
Perception +4. Oh, there we go.
Pop this out.
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah. It's because you're in the back. It makes sense.
Of course. The light. It's hard to see.
Yes, exactly. Hector and not are just special. Why are those mystery dice?
Because those are the kobolds.
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
but you
Can't
can
see
see what
them,
they roll
so-
anyway.
Uh-oh.
No, but I can see one is 23,
Oh.
one is 7, one is 8, one is 19.
Have to fix that.
Yeah.
Get away from me, please.
Well, it's just a different color.
Here I come! Yeah!
Right.
They have annoying
I do have
voices.
a
No, they're
thing.
lovely.
Oh, go ahead.
Here is this spring the trap. Trigger is rolling initiative,
You initially.
and I immediately get to draw and set my weapon into one of its modes. So I'm setting it to ranged.
Alrighty. In that case, I assume you've reloaded as well. Go to the bottom
Yes.
left, and you'll see the browse macro directory, and make sure you have the reload macro. Do you have that?
There is actually this that I can do.
Yep. All right. Sounds good. Oh, I hate how loud this music is by default. It doesn't do this in my other games, so I don't know. I'll put it down.
Not too loud for me.
You could also leave them at their default things and then set a playlist volume, so you don't have to deal with that again.
Yeah, I will do that in a sec. One sec. I'm gonna have to move this to be like this, so the stream can see the proper combat counter. There we go. Alrighty, we are back. All right. As you do that, you quickly load your weapon. As the blue you see now coming from the darkness, a blue kobold runs up to you guys holding a sling in his hand, which he slings around and says, "Catch this!" Throws it at Arthur as he's gonna make a range strike. But he can't because it's not loaded, but it would be loaded. But now he's gonna do it. Throws it at Arthur as it misses because of his AC. He will then I think reload his sling, and that will be his turn. As that is his turn. Up next, Hector, you're up. You see this kobold trying to throw a rock through his sling at Arthur, but missing as the rock falls to the floor, and then he looks at you, pointing a gun at him, I presume.
Yeah. Hector just says, "Unfortunate that you missed. Perhaps you could catch this one, though." And he's going to just make just fire at him, you know?
Go for it.
Does that hit?
That does hit. Roll damage.
So that much damage.
Alrighty. As he's like, "Ow!" And he will take 7 damage as he instantly, a bullet fires from your weapon as the kobold's like, "Ugh!" He grabs his chest and then drops to the floor. That's one action.
And I can only get to my... Well, I can get to that. Do I want to? Yeah. I'm going to then threatening approach to would this spot be considered adjacent?
Sorry, wait, let me turn down the music.
Like is anywhere around them considered adjacent?
Yes.
Okay. Then Hector would kind of begin moving it towards them, stepping over the body and like opening up his frills as he says, "You saw what I could do to your little friend. Are you sure you want to combat the rest of us?" I'm gonna threatening approach.
Go for it.
Try and demoralize this one.
Alrighty, if you succeed.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think you might have to drag demoralize onto your sheet, under your actions.
Yeah, I think so.
Here, I'll do it. There you go.
Not like it.
Alrighty,
Okay. It's intimidation.
here you go. That will
Oh,
fail.
shit.
as he sort of says that, and he says, "I'm not scared of you, big lizard."
We'll see about that.
Real quick, does threatening approach not always do frightened one?
No, that's on a success.
Yeah.
No, it's if it succeeds,
Oh,
the throw
it's-
is frightened 2 instead of frightened 1.
No, it's
No,
as
that's-
opposed to
that's-
normal demoralize.
That's if
Ah, okay.
I succeed. Basically.
Alrighty. 1 second.
Yes,
Adjust.
it's my turn.
Alrighty. As you sort of say that to him, the kobold is like raged that you dare try to think of him as such a lowly creature. As he holds his spear true and shouts, holds his short sword true and shouts, "I'm gonna kill you, meanie head!" And then he will
We can
strike
go ahead and try.
with his short sword.
Meanie head. Are we sure
As
we want
that's
to-
a critical
are these
miss.
children?
It would seem so. they do sound like children.
Kind of bat the spear away with the blade. Want to try that again?
Yeah, I will! MAP -4.
Watch out, roll the natural 20. Oh, fuck.
Oh shit! Don't say that, man. Don't say that.
Hector, what's a natural 20? What are you talking about? Are you okay?
You take 1 damage.
Wait, why is it range damage? Oh no, it's just normal.
Yeah, it's piercing.
That means piercing. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he will hurried retreat. Which basically means that against opportunity attacks he has +2 bonus to AC. But I don't
have any, so.
Yeah, you don't have any, but he runs anyway. He's gonna run here. I gotta tell the boss! As he
Oh
will
shit,
run
they
out.
have
We
a
should stop
boss.
him.
And
Make sure.
Grab him.
Autumn
I can't
is up.
see in the dark.
All right. First action, move 25 feet. That's all I can really do. I'm going to. I'm just going to join the fracas.
Alrighty.
Ah, yeah. I'm going to go after this one back here.
Go for it.
Just a regular strike.
Alrighty.
All right.
That's a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
4 damage.
Alright, you do 4 damage as he like grabs his chest and he's like, but wait! I gotta tell my master about this! He sort of yells.
No, no.
Is
They
that
have
your
two
turn?
All 3
masters?
actions.
Is that your turn, Autumn?
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Lucius, you're up.
This is worrying. They have many masters. That was really loud, that turn sound.
Sorry about that. I don't know what
Yeah.
he's cooking.
Gonna go with like Xyz. And then I'm gonna. Can I walk past them? Is that allowed?
He's kind of in
you can-
between grids.
Yeah, he's like in
by the
between.
way.
I'll move him into the spot he'd actually be in. I'd say he's like here.
Oh, okay. Then I'm just gonna. And then,
This one's running.
you're not telling your master nothing. Give me 1 second.
Just a minute. Just a minute. Stay right there.
Oh, here we go. Shit.
As you like slice against him, he like ducks under your hatchet and slides towards the door.
This is as planned. That was my turn.
Alrighty. Up next is this one, who is standing now against Autumn, as he will pull his spear and try and strike at her.
Alright.
I'm trying to think here. Actually, he's going to hurried retreat over here. Do you have any opportunity attacks on him?
Nope.
Alrighty, in that case, he's going to flank Lucius.
It's safe to say I don't feel safe. I'm flat-footed.
Actually, DM, it's called reactive strike now.
Actually, as Lucius is now flat-footed. No, I'm kidding. He is. Where is it in my list?
What am I now?
Off guard.
Shown to be stabbed off guard. There you go.
Yeah, I couldn't find it in my effects list.
I don't like this. I'm about to eat shit, guys.
As the kobold has sneak attack as well, which means he has an extra d4 damage if he hits.
I'm dead.
Wow.
As he does,
Holy shit.
and he does 2
Oh,
damage.
wait, what?
No, that's the hit. You're fine. Don't worry.
And
Ah.
the sneak attack?
You.
Yeah, I thought it added it by default because it said it in the list, but I'll just roll the d4. As he takes an extra 2 damage.
Ah, you lizard scum.
Get away from him, meanie!
What do you mean? You're the one
That
attacking.
is his turn.
Well, you attacked us first, meanie!
As this
No, you
kobold
did.
warrior is going to probably attack Hector. As he will just strike at you with his spear, Hector.
Huh? We kobolds sure
Ooh,
do get a lot
critical
of bad
miss.
rolls!
As that is a miss. As he
Come
will-
on, try harder.
I will!
Second attack. Also,
Lizard on lizard crime is not accepted.
He started it by shooting Bob!
and he's
Well, he
gonna
walked
try
up to me. It's his fault.
MAP minus 10. Oh, imagine if that one
Oh,
hit.
that's the
Wow.
closest.
You're
That
up.
was the closest. You
Feel bad for them.
don't.
Is that me?
Yeah, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to move. Yes, Kun is just going to move right behind Hector. And I will cast Divine Lance at the White Kobold Warrior.
Go for it. Make sure to hover over it and press T.
Okay, got it. I was gonna ask. There we go.
What does you casting Divine Lance look like?
Yeah, good. Actually, good call, Stephen. What does you casting Divine Lance look like?
Kun holds out his hand, and it seems for a second a small miniature sun seems to sort of form, before it shoots out like a spike directly at the kobold. And please hit after I said that.
Yeah.
It's
It
Nice.
does.
Really
Alright,
good
click
hit.
on roll damage.
Yep. And that does
6 damage on the white one.
on the white one.
How do you do this?
Fire pierced directly through its throat, and it collapses to the ground. as
You
it
see it like
slowly
holding its
burns
throat
into
as
it.
like blood is seeping from it a little bit as he's like, and he falls to the ground as one of the kobolds says, "No,
No, Greg! You monsters!
Oh no, they have
Destroyed.
names!
There probably wouldn't be a lot of wounds.
What have
Blood,
I done?
sorry. Oh, Welsh! What the fuck? Good shot!
You have.
Oh god.
Okay, that's your turn, Connor.
No. Yeah, it's my turn.
alrighty. Hector, you're up. Oh, I don't know why it's.
After that. Oh, that's weird.
Because you touched the timer. No.
I'll fix it.
A lot
After
of
seeing
blood on the
that,
ground.
Hector will kind of somewhat turn towards Kun and say, "Yeah, nice shot."
I do my best, thank you. Kun
Quite
looks a bit
gruesome.
traumatized.
Quite gruesome. As he is going to take, or he's going to do touch and go, which allows him to take a 5-foot step,
Mhm.
as well as switch modes, and he's going to switch to melee.
Alrighty.
And I reloaded apparently as well, so in case when I switch them back.
Alrighty.
So I get to move, switch, and reload. But yes, I'm going to
Damn, in one
then.
action? That's good. Alright, go for it.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm going to strike at him.
He just like
And
dodges to the
miss.
side.
I know the feeling.
Meaty, you're killing my friends.
Perhaps you would have thought about it if you didn't attack us first.
You attacked
Oh, no
us.
Ignore that.
Attack this first.
That's
Alright.
the same roll.
You miss twice. So you have one. That's your turn.
Yeah. Yep.
Rip. It's okay. You still switched.
Stand still, you little creature.
As Lucius is no longer off guard, as this kobold will try to run to the door. Opening a door is an interact action, so that's free if I'm right, Alexis. My little.
It's
rules book.
one to stride to the door, one to open the door, and then
One to walk through it.
One more.
Gotcha. As he opens the door,
I gotta tell the masters about this.
and he will run up to here.
stride, probably.
Joy.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Can you hear me,
Joy. Joy.
guys?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, I think that was Discord.
Hello? Uh-oh.
No, we can't hear you.
Can you guys hear me?
Oh, yeah, now
Yes,
we
now we
Yeah,
can.
now I can.
Okay, that's weird. Whatever. Well, I was speaking.
When casting phone.
So he will walk up to there. Autumn, you're up.
All right. All right. Okay. First action. Devise stratagem. On
Good
the
job.
kobold that's immediately in front of us.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we're thinking. This'll do.
All right.
All right. That
Oh,
is-
jeez. Joy, is your internet okay?
I don't know. Please hold.
Okay. And I also get to recall knowledge when I devise stratagem because of the empiricism methodology, I believe. No. That's wrong. That's a different... No, known weaknesses. Known weaknesses feat. So I would like to, I guess, nature we've established.
I think
Yeah.
Joy's trying to fix something. Oh,
No,
All right.
Oh, sorry, I'm
If
listening.
we would establish nature for the kobolds, I would like to recall knowledge, and my question is, what is their highest defense?
With that roll, or do you have to roll again now? Sorry.
No, with a different roll.
Gotcha. Go ahead. Go for it. Roll
So I'm
again.
gonna roll now.
Yeah.
What is their
Nice.
highest defense?
Highest defense. One sec. You mean their saves, right? Or the AC?
Saves or AC?
In that case, it would be their AC. Sorry, is my
Okay,
internet being choppy?
I think you're okay now.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a little bit earlier, but you seem good.
Okay.
All right, then I'll shout out as soon as I think of what to shout out. They're weak to magic.
What? No, we're not. She's crazy. Don't listen to her.
we do magic, you say? Well,
All right.
This should be easy.
Go get him, Gregulus.
All right, and my final action. Wait, no, that I still have two actions.
Yeah, you have two more.
my final move. Oh, no, never mind.
I am going to.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead. Time. Yeah.
I'm going to stride here
Mm-hmm.
to block the door, and then raise a shield. Raise my
All
buckler.
right. Go for it.
Wait, does that mean I cannot walk through the door now?
No,
I
you
believe
can walk through the door.
allies can
Allies
pass
walk
through my
your
space, but not enemies.
Just not enemies, yeah. Lucius, you're up.
Shit, I will chase after the other one. Maybe, if I can see. You!
No!
Take this!
Get away from me!
I will not. Wait, does this take more turns, or how many turns does this take?
It should say it. Which one is it?
I'm going to touch myself and
Oh.
infuse vitality in me.
You're going to do
Alright.
what now?
All right. You empower your attacks with vital energy. What does it look like?
Well, technically, no one can see this.
No, I don't care. I can see.
Do I have to say it?
Yeah.
Okay. Lucius's hand will just kind of glow a white light as he'll touch himself, and his fur kind of shines a little bit.
Alrighty. There you go.
Nice. And then now I will attack you. Please hit.
Miss.
Oh, thank God. Fuck me.
Alrighty.
Too much AC. Drop your AC.
No, I'm really strong!
Alrighty. This one is up next. He's going to look at Autumn, who's holding the shield now, as he will turn back to Hector and try and stab him again.
I hate you! You're killing my friends!
As
Well, we all do
he
things
stabs
to
his spear
survive, don't
towards
we?
you and hits.
Well, I'm gonna survive this too!
And then he hits you with his spear as he like plunges it into your skin.
Ouch.
As it will deal 6 damage, as that's one of the off his max roll, so that's pretty good from him. As he will then proceed to see if he can tumble through. I forgot how the action works, so I'm quickly gonna pull it up.
It's an acrobatics check against reflex DC.
Gotcha. What's your reflex DC?
My reflex DC is 17. I believe it's reflex DC. I play with a swashbuckler. I should know this.
Alrighty. What was the number, sorry? Alexis? Guys?
Is he talking again, or is he just thinking?
Okay, I think my
No,
my
he's
kid
gone.
tanked again.
He's back.
Yeah, I'm
You're back.
right? Okay, what
Yep,
was
yep,
your
yep,
what
you're
was your
back.
DC again, Autumn?
17.
17. Meets it beats it, right?
Meets or beats, yep.
Alright, in that case he's through. And he will walk up to
My
you. That's his
square is
turn.
difficult terrain.
Oh, gotcha. He can still make it. Yep. As then that will be his turn, and he will off guard Lucius again. As he like
Foundry should handle flanking on its own.
yeah.
Yeah.
I might not have that on in the automated settings, but I trust you. I'll turn it off.
Okay.
As you,
Well, we'll see.
Autumn, you're sort of holding up your shield in the doorway, and he's like running up to you, and then he feigns jumping to one point, after which you sort of run to defend it, as he'll quickly run the other way and say, "Ha, nerd!" and then he'll run through. As this one is dead, Kun, you're up.
Got it. Kuhn will stride to. Oh, I
there's a
can't,
wall.
'cause I can't see there. Damn. Yeah, stride to here. And how far is that? Could.
If
That's
you
in range.
just drag with your
Oh,
token,
no,
it
check-
should say.
Yeah, I just want to check range for something else. Nah, not quite. Okay. How do I delete that again? Is it just?
I'll do it. There you go. There you go.
Yeah. No, I got it. I'm just going to use Divine Lance again, this time at the Kobold Scout at the end.
Okay.
So once again, Kuhn raises his hand, and
Make sure to
a
target.
beam of light strikes out. Yep. Oh, miss.
That's a miss.
And that was all of my actions.
Hey, watch when you're firing that beam.
You're fine.
I mean, I am, but
Hector, you're up.
Okay. Hector's going to. Actually, yeah, Hector is going to try and threatening approach again. I think I can. Yeah, I can move from here. So yeah, he's going to do threatening approach again to here. Once again, lifting up his frills,
Alrighty.
and I will demoralize. Intimidation. Actually, not gonna target it. Come on.
Nope.
God damn. 2.
You're just stupid
lizards
looking.
really don't
I'm
scare
not scared of
lizards.
you.
Let's see about that. He's going to swing at him again.
Alrighty.
Can't catch me.
God, what is with this? Everyone's just rolling below a 10, I think, most of the time.
Alright. That's your turn, right?
Creatures are so slippery.
Alrighty. The Kobold Scout is going to turn towards Lucius now, as he turns from running.
Shouldn't have come after me, cat.
As he will strike at you. Let me see if it automatically rolls
You
flat-footed.
bastard.
Yes, it does. Thank you, Alexis.
Yeah, it does.
As he rolls damage, it's a precision strike, and he also gets an extra d4.
What?
I don't know
What
what
was that
big
massive
axe
axe?
was. I think it was a missing sword or something that's supposed to show up when he rolls that. So you take 6 damage and an extra d4.
Oof. Oh. Damn. This lizard's got some kick to it.
Stupid cat.
And then he will just start running away again. Up to here. And that will be his turn. Autumn, you're up. You're up.
All right. First things first, devise stratagem on the kobold that's in front of me.
Go for it.
We'll see if that works. And that's going to be a recall knowledge nature.
Go for it.
I want to know their weakest defense.
Go for it. Will.
All right. I'll say, these things are weak-minded.
Hey, that's mean. I'm very strong-minded.
All right. And second action, I'm going to stride through Hector into this space. And then I am going to attempt a rapier strike
Go for it.
with my devised stratagem. Let's see if it works. Nope.
Nope.
All right.
Rip.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. Lucius, you're up.
Hey,
You've got-
data is data.
That's true.
I am up. Going to move a little bit forward.
Yep.
Then I'm going to touch myself on the shoulder. Just the one. Do I have to target myself?
I think so, yeah. All right, roll damage. Nice.
Oh.
Max healing. There you go.
Did that work?
Yeah.
Nice. That's better. And you shit. Just fucking eat this. Nope, that's wrong button.
Hey, you also have that.
Apparently. No, I'm not. I do, yeah. I'm trying to attack him with it.
Yeah,
so.
click on attack.
That's the button.
All right, nice. That's a hit.
Does that?
Not a
Roll
crit.
damage?
Yeah, go for it.
So just normal damage, right?
Yep.
Hey!
You do 7 damage.
Nice.
I think that's the first damage you guys have done on him. All right.
I'd
That's your
like
turn,
to,
right?
from the fingertip, a beam of light. Yes.
Ooh. Alrighty. As the red kobold warrior is up next.
I'm gonna hold you guys off and he's gonna tell the bosses and they're gonna be super mad at you. Yeah!
No, he won't make it there. You will die.
Then I'll die for a good cause.
And then he's gonna stab Hector again.
Oh!
Oh shit, he missed.
Take this! Well now I'm gonna run.
As you will hurried retreat this way.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm back. Yeah, my Wi-Fi is just killing itself right now.
Damn.
On
That
the
is
day.
a really unfortunate timing.
Yeah. But it should be good now. But the stream should be back up. 1 sec, I'm gonna just turn this normal.
I didn't stop to think about the fact that the stream would stop if you disconnected your internet.
I don't think it stopped.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
it
the
stopped
stream
either. I think
fine.
it's just
Discord is being
Discord.
fucking weird as usual.
Well, everything's lagging.
Discord's always fucking weird.
Yeah,
though.
that's why I said as usual.
Alright, and the kobold will run the rest of his speed there. That's his turn. Up next is Kuhn.
Yes. Kuhn will push his way past. Can I make that move?
You can
No.
move
Yeah, okay.
twice, so just move up to one space and then keep going.
Yeah. Just move up to there. Oh!
Get good, get him!
I
Perhaps
will
we
do my
should
best.
capture one of them for information.
Make sure you get that big one. The one that's been running from us from the start. That one's the
Oh.
problem.
Slightly too far. I might be able to get both of them in one. Oh well.
What is this box in front of me?
No, don't worry about it. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Divine Lance again on the Kobold.
Scary.
I'll let me select it suddenly. Kobold Warrior, that one there.
There. Okay, not see the other one?
I can see the other one. Oh, it is slightly ahead actually. Yeah, I'll go for that one instead. Good point.
Oh, you don't have to.
No, it's nearly dead. You're right.
Oh, this is
Well,
metagaming now.
No, it's not. He's slightly ahead. Alright,
That's
that
true,
hits.
yeah.
Roll damage.
Murder him! I mean, murder
Yes,
him.
I shall. He shall die here. You will not
Good.
tell anyone anything. 6.
As he's like on his last legs, but he's still going.
Why is that guy so determined to get this information to his boss?
These creatures are surprisingly tough.
Alright,
And
that's your
determined.
turn, Kuhn.
Yep.
Hector, you're up.
Kick their ass.
I will kind of look towards Autumn and say, Do I capture one of them or do I kill them both?
Try to capture one.
Alright, I leave the small, frail one alive. Rushes over here. I'm currently in melee mode, so I'm going to touch and go. Step 1. Actually, no, it gets.
Yeah, I would step there.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Because you might not be able to hit him through the door.
I mean, there's that, and there's also the fact that I think touch and go might have to move towards them. So I say that I move to here instead, and then
Yeah,
touch
that's
and
fine.
go to here. Okay. And then I'll have done that, and I'll target the warrior. Actually, perfectly fine. Gonna take longer to kill. I changed my mind. I'll leave the warrior alive. And I'm gonna shoot him.
Go ahead and roll damage.
2 damage.
You hit him in the
That
shoulder and
should
he
be
keeps
enough, right?
going.
Yeah.
You
Doors in
guys
the
are
way.
here.
Tenacious
Get
creatures.
out of here.
As he's like gritting his
What
teeth.
did that thing just say?
That was all of my actions, though. So
Alrighty. The Kobold Scout is gonna keep going. But not before he makes a crossbow strike at one of you guys. It would have been loaded because he hasn't.
Where the hell did he get the crossbow from?
He's had it this entire combat.
Hasn't actually attacked us yet.
No, he attacked me, didn't he?
Yeah, with his sword, but he's dual wielding.
Oh.
Alrighty. He will make a ranged strike against Hector. That's a miss. And then he will keep running. Up to here.
Backing lizard is a problem.
Oh no,
he
they're in the
certainly
meeting room.
is.
They're gonna kill me if I interrupt that, but I have to
Anyone
tell
notice
them.
this no longer quite looks like a mine anymore?
You know, I did notice that, but I didn't feel like it was worth mentioning whilst trying to murder a pair of lizards.
Hakim,
Fight
you're
first,
Fair point.
admire the architecture later.
There's another door. We might get flanked. We should be careful of that. Directly ahead.
Well, I think flanking is the least of our worries right now.
Do you want to get
Uh-oh.
surrounded by lizards? No offense.
No.
All right, striding up to here, I'm going to devise stratagem.
up. Go for it. Nice roll.
All right, I am going to make a strike.
Go for it. That's a hit. So how does
I
the
know
device
it.
stratagem work? So it's 12 plus 7. 7's your last one. 12 is your current one. So does it just add your last one and your newest one?
No, +7 is my attack roll.
Gotcha.
My attack bonus.
So it's okay. I get it. Alrighty, that hits. Roll damage.
I roll intelligence, and then I can make my strike once I already know what I'm gonna roll.
Okay, nice. All right.
All right, so 5 damage,
Yes.
and I add strategic strike damage to it, which it has already happened. But
Yes. Yeah, it should. Yeah, it's already there. All right.
oh, and I should get a when I devise stratagem, I should also get a recall knowledge,
Yeah. What do you want to do?
if that's all right.
Yeah, go for it.
Notable offensive abilities.
So just his weapons, right? Or like what he can do.
Anything
basically.
innate to kobolds specifically.
Okay. Sneak attack.
Okay.
And that is that. Is that your turn? I think so, right?
Let me see. I strode, I devised stratagem, and I struck. Yep.
Yep. Alrighty. In that case, Lucius, you're up.
So, oh Jesus, I can. Why can't I move my screen? What's going on? Oh, there we go. I cannot walk past the kobold, right?
No. Unless you tumble.
Oh, and when I
Yeah, go ahead.
when I determine that, I'm gonna yell out, "Don't let them flank you!"
Okay. I should be able to just shoot. I will cast Divine Lance. I think that
Guys,
has range,
duck!
right? That's 8. Friends, maybe bow down to the floor.
Hector ducks. His
That's
hat
nice.
Oh
flips in the
shit!
air for a little bit.
Critical miss.
Never mind. I shot the floor.
As it like bounces off one of the walls and knocks down one of the lamps in the room, but you can't see any
Oh,
of them.
my bad. We didn't need that light anyway. Can I cast? No, that's 2 actions. Fuck. That was my turn.
Alrighty. This little guy is going to turn around and he's gonna use an action to close the door. And then
I knew it.
he's going to I think he will okay, he's gonna keep walking up to here. Action.
Why?
This
Why is it a
may be
plus
problem.
7?
For what?
Oh, I know why it's plus 7. Never mind.
Alrighty. In that case, that's his turn. Kuhn, you're up. You just saw a door get shut in your face.
Got it. How rude. Yes, Kuhn will stride here. Then is
See
it
there
one
anyone-
action to open a door?
Yeah.
Yeah, one
Kuhn
action.
will throw open the other door. And throw his throwing knife at this kobold.
Alright, so that's in your
the
strikes,
Kobold
that's
Warrior.
the bottom one with the sort of arrow next to it. So quick
Yeah.
strike plus 5.
Then it's the... Yeah, I thought so. First of the 3 numbers.
Yep.
Nice.
That hits. Roll me damage.
Good throw.
These creatures are very annoying. And
We're hitting them finally.
Nice.
As he drops to the floor.
Excellent.
You have one more action. Never mind. You walked, then you opened, and then you.
No, yeah, open the door.
So in that case, Hector is up.
Okay, I'm going to walk over here.
Just kill it. Too late now.
Yeah,
And I
we
suppose,
cannot let it escape.
I suppose they're already in whatever this place is. You want to, I believe I'm already in ranged mode,
Is that a throne?
and I have not loaded. So I will, I will load and shoot.
Alrighty, that hits. Roll me damage.
And then damage. Big damage.
As you shoot the bullet at him, and his head just explodes as he falls forward and his blood starts to like seep into this pool here. As that is combat. As, by the way, guys, I am aware that I may have forgotten to put Arthur in the encounter, so I'm gonna say he's been there.
I pointed that out in the...
Yeah, I
group
saw
chat.
that, but at that point I was like, it's too late now. So I'm gonna say he's been here.
You're gonna say what?
Oh, he's
Yeah.
gone.
What are you saying, Joy?
Oh, sorry.
Wow, Arthur, you're so brave, protecting us from that kobold ambush that came up behind us.
Great
Such a
job,
hero.
Arthur. Side note, maybe
Oh, I'm back. I'm
with
back.
your
Question
internet being
mark?
like this.
All right, you're back.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, okay.
Alright. Well, that was more than I
Would
anticipated.
they like to question them a little more, but
Oh. Go, jeez.
unfortunate.
Is anyone injured?
Slight scratch.
Yes, I could probably do with a bandage or two.
I happen to have a healer's kit. I can take care of you.
Excuse me.
I'm a little rusty, but hopefully that won't be an issue.
Oh yes. Can I retrieve my knife?
Yeah, go for it.
Do you think it's safe to enter that room, you guys? Because they seem to be trying to find someone in there. I don't know.
Perhaps we
Yeah, I'll
heal
just
up a little
close the
first,
door for a
then
moment.
explore.
That's a good idea.
Seems like a safe plan. I'm going to listen in on this door, see if there's anything behind it.
All right, Hector.
I believe there are miners behind that door.
You think we can delay 10 minutes?
I mean, I don't think the miners are gonna.
They
We should
didn't warn their
wait.
boss.
They did
Well-
not, but their corpse is right there. So if the boss walk out the room and see a corpse, that's also.
Let's hope they weren't too close by, because this thing does. He kind of holds up his gun, make some sound.
Good point. We could hide the bodies, drag them in here with us.
We'd be happy to go into the room.
Not too far. He didn't make it. He didn't
And
make
they
it
would
all
leave
the way in.
They would also leave a blood stain, making it rather obvious.
Also, I don't know
Yes.
if you noticed. Kun, if you open that door,
I don't want to.
just. Do you see that it's a throne room?
Yes, I did notice that, but there's no one sitting in it.
Right, no, but throne rooms mean big people, and I don't want to fight big people.
I don't
You
think
do
the
make a good
kobolds
point.
made this place.
It does not look like it.
I'm just.
Oh. No,
I'm
Judging
not-
by their equipment, I don't think that they have the sophistication to make something quite this architecturally grand.
Who knows? Perhaps there is a giant kobold living in these caves. They were talking about masters as well.
Yes,
He
there are
makes
at
a
least
fair
two
point.
separate. At least two separate masters in this place.
Anyway, Hector, can I clean and dress some wounds real quick?
Go right ahead.
All right. I do.
what are these two ways while they heal?
It takes 10 minutes.
The odds of finding the leader in the throne room is higher than in the mining. However, the miners can always come and stab us in the back.
Can you make sure that Hector gets the treat wounds immunity so we can keep track of that? It doesn't look like it. It's if you go to the compendium browser up in the corner, not compendium browser, but the compendium tab of Foundry, you can search for treat wounds, and one of them is the effect for immunity. I usually keep that on my hotbar.
They were going somewhere.
Yes.
Simply
You know
one.
what? I agree with Arthur, though. He stays here, keeps the door checked, and we go in.
If you're sure.
No, I mean,
All right.
I think he's asking if we're sure that we can trust you to not stab us in the back and you're part of the Cobalt team.
No, I trust Arthur.
Yes,
Joy,
I don't believe he was asking that.
check your outputs, your audio outputs. I'm being told that someone can't hear the GM.
This is so cursed.
Yes, the first session, it's all good. This is legally
There we go.
allowed.
That should
Of
have
course,
fixed it.
a little bit of scuff is necessary.
Exactly. As long as we keep it clean, friendly, and nice.
Family-friendly channel. Now let's
That
back
should
to
have
murdering
fixed
some
it.
kobolds, shall we?
Right then. We go as group. Arthur stays here.
I'll keep an eye on the
Okay.
little ones.
All right.
I'll go first.
Now, out of character, real quick. Are we going to do this right now, or do we want to call it here? And
No,
then
trust
continue?
me,
Yeah,
I
when
have
is-
a
when
moment
is
where you're
the,
gonna call it, and it's soon.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
There's something
just
that's
Alright.
gonna happen.
Trust the DM.
Yeah.
For when
Let's
the
go.
session ends.
Every time I
Yeah.
open this door, this fucking body spooks the shit out of me.
Yeah, I think Kuhn very carefully steps over the body, looking quite
I'd like
disturbed.
to stay close to the walls, touching them for like anything hidden.
Okay.
Is this a pool of water?
Yeah, it like drops down, I'd say like 1 or 2 feet, and there's just a pool of water, and over here in the middle you see some sort of arcane writing.
I'd like to inspect the writing in the middle, actually. See if I can.
Yeah, roll me, I'd say, Arcana. Wait, that's a thing, right?
Friends, I found the lever.
How do you? Does that need to be a hidden roll, or is that?
Okay, so you go to your proficiencies, and
Yep.
then you see Arcana at the top right. You hold Control and click on it. It's something called a Recall Knowledge, which is basically you rolling to see if you've seen something or know something about this. And then
So
you-
hold control and click
yeah,
on it.
hold Control. It will hide, so you won't know what you rolled, but I will tell you what you know based on what you rolled.
Got it.
It
Like
seems to be some sort of
investigate these books.
teleporting circle.
I found the lever.
Everyone, do not step in the water. This is. It seems to be some sort of teleporting circle, perhaps summoning. I'm not sure.
That's
There's something
dangerous.
magical about it. Yes,
wanna
I wonder
check- Sorry, go ahead.
if
Yeah,
they were
one at
looking
a
for their
time.
bosses and there's no one in this room. Well, stay away from the circle.
Well, I mean, there's this lever here. Can I pull the lever?
Don't.
Is there a lever here?
Yeah, there is.
Don't.
Can I pull the lever?
Suddenly, the bookshelf
Lucian.
pushes forward and slides along the wall and opens up a doorway.
Ooh.
Huh.
See,
Yeah.
guys? No problem.
Perhaps
You
don't
don't
just
die.
touch stuff randomly, though.
It wasn't random. There was a lever. You use levers to open things.
Yes, but first we find out what it's supposed to be for before we've already simply use it. Perhaps it
Look,
could have been a trap or an alarm signal.
Or
Why
the
why would
circle.
they? Well,
I-
regardless, it'll be fine.
I'd like to browse quickly through the titles of the books and see what language they're written in.
Roll me history. History with
That's
knowledge.
Society?
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm thinking of D&D. Society, correct. You don't recognize this language.
Interesting.
Is it interesting because the books are interesting, or?
I, for the record, I speak Common, Draconic, Dwarven, Gnomish, Orcish, and Sackfroth.
Oh, never mind.
Ah.
It's Draconic.
Oh, okay.
I don't speak any languages, it seems.
Speak common at least, surely.
It doesn't say. I don't think
Why?
I
no,
no, I do
Let me
speak
check
common.
your-
Very
let me
good.
check your
This,
shit.
this entire time you've just been hissing at us.
No, you said you speak
Just-
common. Look at your language.
Yeah, it's there now. I don't know what a Amur run is.
Amaron? I think I can't
Probably
Google
cat
it now
people
because the
language.
stream will crash, but I think it's a catfolk thing.
Amurin
Okay.
is, the catfolk language.
Oh, I speak cat.
Meow.
Exactly. Meow. I
we going
sneakily
in?
go
Really?
forward. I can't move forward. Why is the
There's no walls there. I think it's just lagging a little bit. You guys should stop moving all at the same time. I think that would be great.
That's
We have-
boring.
there is no
I
control
don't know
on
when
knowing.
anyone's going to move.
Exactly. I go forward. Meow.
Oh boy. Should we split up
Friends,
here, or
there is a door.
do not open it, please, Lucian? Wait,
My name is Lucius.
Lucian. What did I say?
Hey,
Lucius.
don't open the door.
I won't open the door. I'm not that crazy.
Hector, should we explore down the other way, see what we can find, and then come back?
Lucius, can you stand still for a minute?
Sure.
Okay,
Arthur,
let's
could you watch him, please?
I'll be that.
well,
You'll be.
That's
Is this
concerning
a-
looking.
like cave entrance kind of thing.
It's like it looks like there was being mined away at these rocks, but there's no clear way through.
Ah.
Lucius,
Goes the other way.
Okay.
I'm not opening it. I'm listening.
I know that's why I'm pausing the game.
Okay, just so you know.
You put your ear up to the door and you hear three familiar, well, not familiar, you hear three distinct voices. So, as I was saying, construction in Nordhelm for the beacon is almost complete. I mean, I really think this could be a thing we could do. Perhaps the Emperor might even let us go. Silence! A feminine voice sort of breaks the rambling. Do you think the Dragon Emperor might be pleased if you show yourself such as this, Fafnir? Be part of your age. Be like Temeron. Don't talk to me. Right. All right. I see how it is. So the Dragon Emperor's gone and suddenly now I have to do everything about this. I see how it is. You know, when I said I'd lend my kobolds to help you, Temeron, I thought you had changed. But clearly you haven't. And I will be sure to bring that up with the Dragon Emperor. Fafnir, you may leave us. But it was just getting fun.
Run. Run! 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 Get out!
Run.
Get out
Run
of the
where?
room!
What's going
Leave!
Okay.
Oh,
What
my
happened?
God.
Where are you going? What did you find?
Run! Leave that room! Quick!
I pull the lever.
That's a really good idea. Arthur, we need to go now.
Why do we have to go?
I will tell you once we're safe.
But can't.
What was it?
Just tell us. Here, close these doors.
Why are you guys so good with door closing? I suppose the lack of panic.
He's still going.
Lucius is just
I'll wait
gone.
here so we don't get attacked from the flank.
Shit.
Where are you?
Right, I suppose.
Fuck. Alright, fine. Well, I'll say it here. Listen. Especially you, Arthur. Why am I struggling with my words? Do the names
Right, hold on.
Fafnir,
Let me go get him.
Arthur, do the names Fafnir and
Arthur.
Temeron mean anything to you?
Not particularly.
I said autumn. Also, you're not here.
Oh.
Oh, autumn. All right. Fafnir and Temeron. What kind of recall knowledge would I need to roll, or should I just guess?
Society. Wait, actually,
All right.
yeah, we'll go with.
If I
society.
say Dragon Emperor with this, does it help?
So society.
Yeah. Damn it! Why are you so good? Fafnir and Temeron were two ancient dragons.
I believe those are the names of ancient dragons I read about once.
Oh, great. In that case, if we don't want to die, we need to leave because they were in that room.
There were dragons in that room.
That's
Are you
ridiculous.
certain? Are you certain you weren't just listening to some kobolds with big fantasies?
Let me tell you how the story. Some lady was talking to Fafnir, who was going crazy and saying random shit. And then there was this Tameron guy, and they were talking about the Dragon Emperor, and they were talking about how they borrowed the kobolds, and something about some kind of laser. I think, or beam. No, wait, it was a beacon. Sorry, not a laser. A beacon.
What? I. Are you sure you heard this correctly?
Oh, I'm
I
sorry.
think he
Go
might be.
check.
I think it might be true. As he now pulls like his amulet out of his Arthur pulls the amulet out of his out from under his armor, you see the gem is now sort of glowing. This was
What's that mean?
an ancient birthright of mine. My forefathers were dragon slayers when they were still around. And it's said to glow when dragons are around.
Fuck, run.
We have wait.
I agree. What?
We don't have to fight these things. For all we know, we could learn more about this. If we leave now, what if they're about to destroy the overworld? If we find out what these dragons are planning, then maybe we actually have something to bring to the Republic.
Well, I know they're planning on making a beacon for something.
Well, then let's
I will
find
always
out.
advocate.
Sorry.
I will always advocate to gather more knowledge.
I agree with the knowledge part, but I am not fighting a fucking dragon.
Well, we don't have to fight a dragon. The thing is, dragons are intelligent creatures, which means that they can also be deceived. And we can also
Your
hide.
internet is a bitch.
Sorry.
Could you say that again, please?
Okay, do you hear me?
Joy? Hello? This is really ruining the moment.
It really is.
Damn it.
God damn it, Discord.
Oh, I'm back. Am I
Yeah,
back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
we can hear you.
Look, dragons are intelligent creatures, which also means they can be deceived. Besides, we don't even have to talk to these things to find out more about them. We can stick to the shadows, listen to what they know, maybe even go through that teleport circle that Kun was talking about.
We don't know where that leads.
I'm going to stop you there. I'm not stepping in that. For all we know, that could send us straight to their kobold dragon, whatever den,
So you'd
and we'll
prefer
be
a
shot
death
and
sentence?
killed, burned to a crisp on this spot.
What do you mean a death sentence? I feel like that teleporter is its own death sentence. You know what? Fine. We go back. We go find out more information. But not find a teleporter. That sounds like a terrible idea. That's almost as bad as an idea as opening a door with a lever that you don't know what it does.
Fine.
Arthur is right,
Yeah.
though. We can't run, knowing we don't know what they might do.
Did we walk through a closed door? What the fuck is that?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Fine,
Should we
check
not
them
I'm
out.
not.
here?
I am standing at least 10 feet behind you.
Very well.
Likely more.
Should we not check this door?
Those were the miners, were they not?
Well,
True,
we don't know who's miners.
but probably not our miners because they were at the top and no one was missing.
If we can capture one to interrogate, we could find out a lot more than we could just simply searching through books.
All right, I'm going to slightly open the door, slightly, and see inside. What do I see? Slightly.
You see it with your own eyes. 2 kobolds holding pickaxes and no other weapons as they sort of bash against the rock, mining through it.
Well, as we
Also a
presumed.
bright light entering the room.
Yeah, that's
No, I had the jaw very slightly ajar. Okay, just enough to
Then
say.
you
man,
wouldn't
I'm
be
sorry,
able to
I'm
see
sorry,
here.
you're right.
Then you'd only be able to see this wall.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to have seen them.
Okay,
You
fine.
can-
Good, turn off the light.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right, so as we know, there's 2 kobolds there, and they're mining away. We could sneak in there and stab them. We could also just go in and try to talk to them. Be like, hey, we're sent here by... You know what? I'm doing that. Hello, friends.
Who's this cat?
Listen. We have been sent here by your boss.
Which one?
Fafnir.
Fafnir? That guy's crazy. You guys work for him?
Oh, tell me. Well,
That's right, we do.
we do work for him, yes.
Roll me
It's
a
kind of a shitpost,
deception, Lucius.
I shall.
Oh, sorry. I think. Wait, no, that is deception. Sorry.
I rolled a nat fucking 1.
You have a hero point.
Oh god.
I will use my hero point.
Right click, reroll using a hero point. There you go.
Why is
Taught
it
you
invisible?
So well. There we go.
Okay.
25. More than enough.
Huh.
That's
I didn't know he was hiring cat people, lady people,
Oh, he hires the
fox
best
people.
work.
Okay.
Oh, there's another lizard as well.
Oh, cool. I mean, that makes sense. So, like, why are you here?
He told us to check up on the status of your mission or your
Well,
job.
we're busy mining, you know, for the teleporter room, the second one, and the beacon room, and the bathroom, and the dormitory. So the Dragon Emperor can come here and be all cozy. I can't wait to meet them.
I turn around and look at the others and go, very silently, this is worrying. And then go back. Ah, yes. That the beacon room. How long until that's done?
Nah, like a month,
Okay.
maybe two.
What were we using that for again?
The Dragon Emperor wants to start, increasing their army down below. So they're gonna be working heavily to place down the beacons in all the regions, and then we can merge them with the one up here, and then the army will be able to teleport easily, because the teleport room is only able to teleport a small amount of people, and it's not too practical yet. I mean, it's not even guarded.
That's true. Actually, a really big problem, isn't it?
I mean, it's hard to get to on the other side, so. But that
Fair.
side's also unguarded, so I guess if someone was able to get there on the other side, they'd be fine. Which isn't the DM talking at all. Sorry.
No, okay. You know what? You guys, honestly, you deserve some love for your work. Here, take this gold coin.
Thank you! I'm gonna buy. Wait, we don't have shops.
Oh shit, sorry, I forgot.
But it's shiny! I love it! And he pockets it.
Oh, that's fine. You also want the soap I found?
Soap? Yeah, let's. What's a soap?
Don't eat it. It's very poisonous. It's
It
good for the
looks
skin.
tasty. It's good for my skin?
Yeah.
Oh, like
Next time
skincare.
you... Yes.
Oh, yeah, I heard Greg's boss, Cena, she does that a lot, skincare. Yeah, I heard it's, like, really good for your skin and stuff.
Yes. It's lovely. You should really get into it.
I will, I think. I don't know how it works, but I'm gonna ask Cena.
Well, you apply it and there you go.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. Have fun mining. We'll go now.
Okay, bye. What a weird bunch of guys. I guess it makes sense that they work for Fafnir.
All
This
right.
is very bad.
That is so bad. Holy shit.
What did you learn?
We can't
And
leave
what do we
this
Glad we
do?
have
standing.
more data than we did.
How do we stop them from building this beacon room?
We take the teleporter and we go check it out. They said
is
it
a
was
mining
unguarded.
Orford, do you have any dynamite?
Dynamite? I'm not a miner. I'm an adventurer like
This
you
is
guys.
the mining base. Do we find any on the surface?
On the
This place cannot
surface,
be allowed
but
to
by the
stay
time
standing.
we'll get there, they'll probably be even further. Maybe there will be more dragons here or whatever. I don't know if it's. a
Well,
good
there's
idea.
3 now. There's Fafnir,
What are they?
Severon, and Cena. I believe Cena's a dragon name.
Even if we just
On top.
crack the entrance.
Collapse the entrance. I don't know if that stops them with their teleporters and all that cool.
Lucius,
True.
I believe I overheard them speaking of placing these beacons down in some other place before it would be up here. Perhaps
Yes.
the teleporter takes us there and then we can disrupt them there. Because, well...
That's what I was thinking. We take the teleporter, it's unguarded, we go fuck them up.
Okay, well,
This is way over my budget. I'm going to ask for more money.
you will be fairly compensated for saving the world.
Yes.
Um,
I know I'm
but-
doing this as a favor, but
No, I get it, Kuhn. I will pay you. as well.
I'm considering whether I should even continue this job. All I did was take some things and lightly hurt somebody.
That'll
I
be
could
about
do
it.
it. I could do it a few more years in jail over these.
Well, there might not be a jail
leaving
if
your
you leave now.
post. Leaving your post is definitely not looked goodly upon.
Perhaps,
Well-
but I'll be alive.
Well, you won't be alive for long if this plan continues.
yes, if dragons invade the surface, or whatever the fuck is going on here, kobold army, I don't know. If it happens, it will be bad.
I say we hurry because remember, Fafnir was coming.
And he looks at
He
Arthur
might
as he
already be
passes
gone.
by. I don't like how right you are.
Let's go! I hop on the circle.
Wait.
How do
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I'm gonna stand
I
just
hop
off
off the circle. Do we?
And you,
How does this
Lucius,
work?
will you please stop just doing things?
It's you guys are slow, and we must be fast.
You're going to get yourself killed that way.
How
It's
deep
never
is the
gotten me
pool?
killed before, and I've been doing this for 2 years.
Well, you look like you're on death's door with that scar.
No, that's actually very unrelated to my job.
Huh. Well, I suppose since I'm your leader, should I go first?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
All right.
Do you know how to activate this?
Stand on it, I presume.
There might be some.
must admit, I'm curious.
And he
In order
steps
to
forward. Nothing happens.
As
in order to ensure that we aren't instantly killed the moment we end up on the other side, however this is activated, I suggest we all step in it.
And I also suggest that should we see anything on the other side, we should simply just teleport back.
Have we tried pouring our blood on it?
We figure out how to use it.
There's no harm in running.
Good, you're a wizard.
Good. Yeah, you're a wizard. You're some sort of magus.
Of a
Kuhn.
sort?
Maybe is
Can I
there some
inspect it to see if I know how to use it?
Yeah,
Arcana again?
yeah, go for it.
Where the fuck my proficiency use again? There.
You see around the ring, you'll see it on the map as well. There's some sort of text, but you can't read it.
Ah.
Can I try to
Does
read it?
anyone
You can. Bury me with the dragons of old. Bury me deep with my hoards of gold. Soon down there we will see. Everything else belongs to me.
I am going to recite that in Draconic.
Suddenly, everything goes black for a second. As we sort of look around, and at first it's total darkness, and you feel a falling sensation, the air brushing wildly against your skin, as if you're falling from a great height. Suddenly,
This is not good.
below, you suddenly see a gigantic landscape as I'm gonna turn down the music.
No, I feel this is fitting loud music.
You see a gigantic landscape spanning hundreds of kilometers. You're suddenly falling out of the sky as you look above you and you see the same teleporting ring on the ceiling. As you suddenly realize you're falling down more and more as you see a white dragon swooping in, roaring wildly, trying to bite at you as you fall quicker and you look around you seeing your allies falling lower and lower as this is the region you're falling into.
As we fall,
Mhm.
Hector will say, "You know, now that I think about it, this was supposed to be a summoning circle for dragons, yes? It would make sense that they would probably just fly up into it."
Yes,
Holy
you're very
shit,
smart.
you're fucking right. Why are we falling?
As suddenly you feel the ground coming closer and closer as the dragon tries to go after you.
Does anybody have a plan?
I don't
No,
have
but
a...
I always land
And
on my
everything
feet.
stops. Everything stops. And it goes quiet. As you... The last few things you saw was a sight, almost like a ruin, that you were falling into. And with that, it is the end of session 1.
I landed on my feet. I'll have you know. I'm a cat. I have literally landing on feet.
So,
Well,
That was very good.
That was nice.
what did you guys think?
Okay.
other
Very
than technical
nice,
difficulties,
very nice.
that was great.
That was
Should we
great.
not
I
end
love
the
that.
stream first? Oh,
No,
good
just-
sesh. Yes,
we're
exactly.
hanging-
Good
we're hanging
sir.
and chatting with chat.
We're hanging
So-
and chatting with chat.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hey,
chat.
look, it's
Hello,
P.
Chad.
He's watching.
P.
Look up.
P. Yay! Let's go.
We love P. Yeah,
We love
I've been working on this for ages, and I specifically love the moment of you guys falling, and then Hector with the loud music in the background, and Hector saying the fucking it makes sense that this would be on the sky.
Very good realization of you, Hector.
Thank you. Thank you.
As,
You should have realized it before we happened to.
before you fell. But yeah.
You didn't quite connect that one just yet.
But yeah,
Fair.
so for the people who
To
were
be fair.
here when I first started writing this, I often announced this would be a sort of closed-off sandbox campaign akin to Curse of Strahd, where you can sort of go where you want to in a closed region and see what you want to see. And Nordhelm is the first of those regions. But we will be learning more about that when we continue playing, of course. You're not dead,
Right.
I think. We'll see next session.
I landed on my feet. That is all I know.
Set in stone.
No,
So, yeah.
I always land on feet.
Before we continue chatting, let us do stars and wishes. So we're gonna go past everyone, and you're gonna give a star and a wish. A star is something you liked about the session, and a wish is something you'd like to see more of. This can both be a moment, like a rule, a module, whatever, just anything you want. We'll start with Connor.
We started me for introductions. Can we go the other way around
Okay,
this
that's
time?
fair. That's fair. Autumn. Sorry, Alexis.
Okay, so things I liked. I liked the moments of, like, I don't want to call them cutscenes, but I don't know what else to call them, like the minecart and the falling.
Mm-hmm.
Those are fun.
Great.
And I liked the
It
amount
can
of
also be for
amount
the
of work.
other players, by the way. So it'll say like, "Oh, I liked everyone's
Okay.
characters," stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's okay. You can say you hate us. That's fine.
Yeah, I see how it is.
No, I like everybody. Everybody's been great. I like the personalities that have been shining through already.
Mm-hmm.
Like with Lucius constantly like doing things impulsively.
Impulsively.
That's been fun. Yeah, no, and I think I'd enjoy, as far as modules that I wish for, I would love to have a Pathfinder 2e Keybind Menagerie.
Okay.
But other than that,
I'll make a module suggestions channel in the Discord so you can put that
Sure.
in. Once my Discord stops crashing.
I'd love it if there were less technical difficulties, but I don't
Yeah.
know. We can't really control that.
Yeah, I
That's
think
a
I just
great
have too
wish.
much open and everything's like crashing. So I'll look into that before next week. All right. In that case, Sebring, you're up.
Okay, well, stars. I love the role play. Everyone did a really good job just role playing. As Alexa said, the character personalities are definitely shining through. Wishes. Don't forget about your NPC.
Yeah, good call.
And for the rest, no, I don't have anything else. It was great. It was just really good. Absolutely fantastic.
Glad to hear. Delta.
Oh, no technical difficulties. There you
Yes, I agree.
go. Disable those.
Disable technical difficulties,
Oh,
please.
I didn't know it was that easy. Jeez, you should have told me.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. For me. Well, obviously, everyone's character was great. I especially appreciate that Connor was definitely getting more and more into character as the session went on. That was fantastic. I know that's something you were worried about.
Yeah, it's sort of still trying to get on my feet with that. I'll try to have it sorted out fully for next session.
Yeah, what I liked. Sorry to interrupt, of course, but
That's fine.
what I noticed is during a lot of my other campaigns, it'll often be like one or two people who are really role playing, and the rest will be like in the sidelines. But for this session, we had basically the entire session where everyone was like in the moment, you know. So that was cool to see. Go ahead, Delta, if you had anything else. Oh, guys. Oh. Well, we were just talking about it. Those
No idea how many
technical
of Joy's
difficulties.
games just end up in talking.
Those darn technical difficulties.
Remember to disable them.
Yeah, I'll disable them. Okay, Delta, the last thing I asked you before I went out is, do you have anything else?
Yeah. Obviously, combat carousel would be nice.
Yes.
I agree. Yes.
Other than that, I would say I felt like people getting into do their bit of role play was very sudden a lot of the times. Also cutoffs, but I think that's mostly just because of Discord and latency and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to gauge.
Yeah, I agree. That's sadly just something you have to live with over Discord. 'Cause you can't really
Well,
gauge what everyone else is.
I'm sure we'll get better at kind of figuring out what those moments are.
Yeah, I feel like when we're like a bit more synergized as a group, I think it'll be easier. But yeah. Anything else?
Other than that, I'm looking forward to those shorts.
Yeah,
Those
I'm gonna be
cinematic
working on them.
cutscenes.
Alrighty. In that case, Connor.
I quite enjoyed the back and forth banter between the party and the enemies we were fighting. The kobold voices were adorable. It was quite funny slaughtering them.
Joy's kobold noises are great.
That's the fucking best.
Yeah, no, they were quite amusing.
Am I known for my kobold noises?
Yes, you are.
I don't think I've like ever played a kobold before.
Yes, you have.
When?
Beginner box.
Beginner
I
box,
did
yeah.
in the beginner box. That's true.
And did you play as a kobold as well?
He also played as a kobold, but we weren't
At
there
some
for
point.
that.
No, we weren't there for that. But
Wait, when?
I don't know, you told us about it.
Oh
you
yeah,
mentioned
you're
you
right.
played it as a kobold, like a
Yeah,
D&D thing.
Nar, my
before.
favorite character. Well, second favorite. My actual favorite character makes a cameo in this campaign, but you'll see him when you see him.
Ooh, suspense.
It's Scully.
Yeah. Nah, but yeah, I'm good at that. Anyways, sorry, Connor.
No, honestly, there's not many wishes I really have for it other than don't forget your NPCs. I feel like that was a bit of a big one, but it doesn't really matter that much.
Arguably, that left us in the spotlight. You know?
Yeah, I feel like
yeah.
with Arthur not following you around for combat, it makes it more fun for you guys because then you get all the kills instead of Arthur going in and stealing stuff. Because he is he's not weak. I'll say that.
You could just make a natural reason for Arthur to just poof.
Yeah, I probably should have done that, but don't worry. For next session, there will be.
There is no Arthur next session.
He's dead. He
died in the fall.
Yeah, I broke my
This is
neck
the
when I
water.
fell. I hope it's okay. I already rolled up a Konrasu monk.
Oh, guys, Pete also has a wish.
Yeah, he has.
The cropping of the foreground is a bit off. Where do you mean, P? Like, do you mean just
You mean like how the map isn't fully encased in the square box of the wood?
Oh yeah, it's not.
I mean, that's just a matter of.
That's just like I kind of have to position it because you have to imagine on the right side of Foundry there is a chat. Like if I zoom in right now, wait, actually, how can I best show this? Okay, currently the map is centered on my screen, but on the stream view, it's not because there's a chat in the right of Foundry and I have to crop that out a little bit. So that's why that's a little bit weird, but I'll try and get on it a little bit during the game and have the screen open at all times so I can kind of adjust it when it's necessary.
Oh,
The rolls are
he's
ever so
apparently
slightly
talking
cut off.
about.
Oh, okay. I'll
That is, yeah, fair.
I'll
Okay.
fix that. I can do that right now. Any other stars and wishes by chat?
Thank you,
Oh,
chat.
Jesus. What would you like to see?
Yeah, chat. Wow, they're so talkative today. Just kidding. There's a little
That's to be
late.
expected.
What? All three of them,
Honestly,
it's not
it's,
us.
It's more
Oh,
talkative than
Maybe they're
more
just
talkative
shy.
than more expecting.
True. Death and destruction.
You know, that's a great one. I'm gonna add that to my.
That's a star. That's not a wish. We can't give good things. Joy already has an ego.
Hey, I'll take the star.
That's fair. You're allowed to take the star. You don't have an ego.
Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna deal out hero points now. So how we're gonna do this is normally I do it during the session to award roleplay, but I kind of want to take a moment to think about it. I'm gonna give first of all everyone just a hero point because you guys did amazing roleplay,
Hey.
and I'm gonna give one extra to. I don't want to play favorites. I'm thinking which one I like most.
I don't want to play favorites. Let me pick which one I like more.
Let me pick my favorite.
Yeah, I don't think
It's gonna be me, right? Obviously, it's me.
I'm thinking. I think I'm gonna go for Autumn. For
okay.
Just your roleplay was spot on. I liked your use of the what was it called? The recall
your
knowledge
ability?
rules and the devices stratagem. Great uses of that. Thank you for being here. But of course, that doesn't take away from the rest being awesome. You guys all did great. You role played really well, especially you, Connor. I don't think we've ever played a tabletop RPG together, but it was fun to have you here.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been way too long since I last played TTRPG.
Well,
So I'm a bit
welcome to the
rusty.
group.
Yeah, you're
fun.
doing a great job.
Yeah,
We have
I must
someone
admit, you got used to Foundry really easy, so that's great.
We have someone in chat saying that the DM's audio was low.
Oh really? Okay, I can fix that. In between sessions.
We could probably have like someone listen in while the rest talk.
And P also likes the talking frog.
Of course, everybody likes talking frog.
Who doesn't?
Yeah,
Frog.
talking frog is the
He's
one who
talking,
makes all
you
this
know?
happen.
He's talking. Alrighty. Well, in that case, I'd say we can end the stream right here. Thank you all for watching. The VOD will be up soon. I'm going to send out the VOD, and I may edit highlights during the week, but you'll see that pop up. You can just, for the friends of people, you can ask them for a link once it's out, and otherwise I'll be putting it in my Discord server. If you want to go into the Discord server, I'll probably add a link to my Twitch page, and otherwise you can add me at JoyfulDemon01 on Discord. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all next week for session 2 of Into the Dracomines.
Bye bye.